This is fun. He is the EVP of Creativity and Innovation at a major company. Please welcome Tom Boreman. Hi, why don't we switch here?
I took you by surprise. I came out from another direction.
You did. That was very surprising to me.
I surprised you.
So, Tom.
Yes.
Boreman.
Yes.
You're very interesting to me. Tom Boreman is your name, obviously.
Yes.
And I remember that.
Yes.
Oh! Good job, pupil.
And you're here next to Peter.
Yes.
And Carmella.
Yes.
Yes.
And Garry.
Yes.
And I know everyone here.
Yes.
And your name?
Oh. No, Tom, you are the EVP of a major company.
That's right. I'm Executive Vice President of Creativity and Innovation at LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
Big LinkedIn crowd.
LinkedIn.com, the global professional networking website.
Did you forget the last word of your slogan?
I just get so excited when I'm talking about our company. A lot of exciting things are happening at LinkedIn right now.
The inflection of your sentence went downward, which usually doesn't happen when you're excited about things.
I have to correct when I get so excited about LinkedIn, otherwise I'm liable to pass out.
LinkedIn, we all know what LinkedIn is. It's the
I
website.
don't.
I get invites for it a lot.
I'm very unclear. I get invites to it. I'm very unclear as to what it is and how it helps me.
Someone I know has a professional network and they invite me into it. Is that you?
That's right. It's like Facebook, but for business professionals.
So you can do like little quizzes and stuff on there and have a fun time?
Quizzes would actually be a great thing. If you don't mind, I will steal that and use it as my own idea. I am in charge of creativity and innovation. What's next for the exciting new world of LinkedIn? Quizzes.
I've never been on LinkedIn, but I imagine it just to be like people, sending messages to each other like, hey, what are you working on? Is that what it is?
Well, there are many things that you can do on LinkedIn to pass the time and enrich your life. And help grow your professional career to the ends of the universe. For example, there's an inbox feature where you can receive emails just like regular email.
But pardon me for asking, don't we have regular email? I mean, why do we need to go to a third party?
Don't you want email with less functionality than regular email? Well, now you can have it at LinkedIn.com. Isn't this exciting to you? You can also connect with peers, friends, and professional colleagues in your field of work.
Aren't you just talking about email again?
What?
You can connect with them how? By email?
There's also a search bar to find people that you can connect to professionally. You can type in whatever you want, a true Boolean search.
Someone I know was telling me about this the other day.
Boolean is the hottest thing when it comes to searching.
What are you saying?
What is it?
Boolean, B-O-O-L-E-A-N.
What's that mean?
Boolean.
Stop saying it.
I think he's asking, what is it?
Yeah.
It's Boolean.
How is it different from Google?
Well, it's not Google, it's Boolean.
How would you define such a word?
It defines itself, Boolean.
You got us there?
There we go. Asked and answered.
It stands for something, too.
It's an anagram?
Acronym.
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 I'm
It's
going
an
to ask
acronym.
you a question.
The B stands for Boolean.
Does the O stand for Ulian?
You guessed it, but not the second O. The second O stands for Olean.
Keep going.
The L stands for Leanne. The E stands for Ian. The A stands for Ann. And the N stands for... Nice. You like Boolean searches too? Seven letters, Boolean.
Okay.
Oh my God.
What other new surprising features would we be excited to learn about with LinkedIn?
We've updated the privacy page.
What updates or alterations have you made?
There were a couple typos. We corrected them.
You know, nobody reads that.
What? To me, it's the most exciting part of LinkedIn.com. Learn how you're protected through our corporate guidelines.
Do you enjoy reading manuals?
I love it. Did you know
I don't
that-
care.
You don't care?
You've been icona popped by the best.
Oh, no.
I love it.
Oh, what? What's that, Pete?
I love it.
I don't care.
Right.
Now, you would be able to connect to other candy professionals through LinkedIn.com.
We could share ideas about different gummy works and shapes.
Or shapes.
Different ideas of shapes.
Yes. And you could do a square. Just a cube.
That's the least interesting gummy shape.
You have to start somewhere and mold them into a crocodile if you want. Or a squid. We do a lot of animals at the company.
You make a lot of edible candy?
Animals.
Oh, animals. I thought you said edibles.
Yeah, no.
Animals.
Animals.
Yes.
Edibles.
Edible animals.
A lot of... Nothing.
What else do you have coming down the pike?
Well, we have a handful of articles coming out in different news sources that are just trying to help people understand LinkedIn a little better. Most people get overwhelmed by LinkedIn. Oh, this is just an online place for my resume to be stored. Not true. You can also connect to other business professionals.
Now, you say people get overwhelmed, and then in the next breath, this is just a place where I can stick my resume.
No, people get overwhelmed thinking that it's only that, but it's much, much more.
Wouldn't
They
it
get
be-
overwhelmed with the idea that there's nothing to this website.
Yes, it's like staring into the infinite abyss. Which was actually LinkedIn.com's first tagline. Facebook for nihilists.
Now, what would someone do if they were going to communicate with someone on LinkedIn? How would they start that communication?
I would suggest the Boolean search.
Well, once that was fully in place, then
Well, okay. It's difficult because I really overuse the Boolean search. But once you're connected to certain people within your professional field, or even second, third degree connections of people outside your professional field, then you can start to give each other recommendations based on your professional acumen. For example, I recommend you for candy.
It's a search I'm willing to do.
I recommend you for manners.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
I recommend you for holidays.
What does this mean? I recommend you for candy. Then what happens?
Here we are. You steered me right back to the Boolean search. You know 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon?
Yeah.
At LinkedIn, we have a funny joke. 1 degree of Boolean.
Can you use it, LinkedIn, to play games?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
Are you really still interested in games after your wife left you for this very reason?
it's all I have to do anymore.
Let me ask you a question. Probably the same thing on that woman's mind. Would you like to be married to your career?
I'd like to see Maggie Wells again.
Then I can't help you.
Oh,
Unless she's on LinkedIn.com
I should check.
and she hasn't hidden her profile. You know, you can hide your profile from people.
Why would you do that?
I know, that's one of the things that I'd like to creatively get rid of. I don't understand why you would do that. Why wouldn't you want the world to see your professional CV?
So do you have a resume on LinkedIn?
I do.
What's on it?
Just LinkedIn.com.
Who are you connected to via LinkedIn?
I'm connected to everyone else that works at LinkedIn.com, plus some of our competitors.
Some of the competitors. Who are the competitors to LinkedIn?
None. We've crushed them all.
Oh, I walked into that one. He got me. He got me.
I got you good.
What do you see in the future for LinkedIn? I mean, obviously Facebook is taking over the world. Everyone has a Facebook page. What do you see? I always get these emails from LinkedIn and I just delete right away, you know? Like
The first thing that I'm working on is the undeletable email. That's the first step. And then the 50-year plan is always...
What year plan is that one?
What's that?
The undeletable email. What year plan is that?
That's now.
That's happening now?
We're trying to place that into effect now.
Wow.
Yes. But the 50-year plan is an email that you can never unsee. And it acts like a Snapchat filter for your entire life. So if you're reaching for the coffee and the filter's in the way, all you see is LinkedIn.com. Oops, I spilled the coffee. I'll never forget LinkedIn.com. Because I have third-degree burns, much like the friends I have in my professional network.
It's hot coffee.
It's probably too hot to drink.
It's too hot. Third
shouldn't
degree.
be that
Very hot coffee.
That's the 50-year plan, but there are many things in between.
Sure, I would imagine the 2-year plan, the 3-year plan, the 4-year plan.
Yes, you've got it. Yep.
Carmella, is it polite to delete an email like this? I mean,
An email like a LinkedIn request?
yeah.
Well, is it polite? I guess the person on the other end doesn't know if you've deleted it unless LinkedIn informs them if the email's been deleted. Does your company do that?
That's part of our 2-year plan.
To tell someone your email has been deleted?
That's right. Someone has rejected your LinkedIn friendship request and deleted it. And it will show how quickly they deleted it as well.
You're gonna cause a lot of fights. You're being a bully.
Yes, LinkedIn promotes bullying.
Is that the search that you're talking about?
Yes.
Boolean?
Bullying or... Our 3-year plan is that Boolean will become bullying.
All right, everyone, that's our show.